Hello everyone, Tyleb Sims here, and welcome back to Let's Build Architect's Abode in The Sims 4. This is part 2. If you missed part 1, please, go watch that if you want. If not, you didn't miss all that much. We just built the walls and put the floor plan in, so you'll get very familiar with this as we get going. And yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna dive right in. So I did make meet. Wow, I wish I met these two. They're very cool. I did make the last or the Sims. These are our clients. So in my head, this is Rebecca. Rebecca is our architect. So this is their this is gonna be their home. And their wife, Shay, is the interior decorator. So these two are the power couple. They own and run their own business. This is their home that they showcase off to all their clients, and it just shows everybody what they can expect when they work with them. So yeah, that's kind of those are our clients, and I think they're really rad. We'll develop their storyline a bit as we go through, and you see the house. Straight away, you'll notice that there are wallpapers on, and there actually is a kitchen in. I attempted to do a recording for part two, literally like maybe half an hour ago, and when I was listening to it back, my microphone went wild, and I, quite honest, was too lazy to redo it. So we're just gonna jump in from here. And I apologize for that. I'll do my best to figure out what those settings were and why it did its little thing. So hopefully we won't have to miss anything else as we go. But yeah, so I just pulled the stone from the places around it over to here. The ceiling kind of, or the roof kind of matches this, but a little bit more modern. And then wood, because we're in the woods. And I think that wood is timeless, because if you look at a forest, you're never going to think, oh, a forest is dated. So that's why I tend to use a lot of wood detailing in these kinds of homes. Plus, wood is one of the most sustainable resources that's out there, because you can regrow it. And I reckon that eco-consciousness is very important to our young design duo. So this is the kitchen. It's not fully detailed yet, and we'll fully detail it together as well. But this is kind of what I'm thinking of springboarding off of for the direction that everything goes. I want light, bright, kind of inspired by Shay's shirt, actually. Like, I love this shirt, and like these kind of fun colors, how they all go together. So that's almost the inspiration for the kitchen. But yeah, so like big island, lots of chairs, super cool, a little bit of black to root it all down. My favorite plant that hangs from the ceiling is over there. And I think we're just going to continue. I want kind of a breakfast table over here. And since we have the space, I'm gonna go with a big round table. One of the things, and this might be a little, maybe I'm weird, maybe I'm not, but a problem that I have with like dining is table hierarchy. I don't know if this is a thing everywhere, but when you have a square or rectangle table and you have the two heads of table, I don't like that whole concept. To me, it's way more egalitarian to sit in a circle, and that way nobody's above anybody. You can all be a part of the conversation, and it's not like, this person is the head, this person is just like a guest sitting at the side. I don't like that. I like everybody being around together. Plus, it's easier to grab food. You don't have to reach over anybody. It's just right there in front of you. So I think that it's just a more communal way of doing it personally. And that's why, since we have the space, we're doing a round table. Table tangents with Ty. Say that 5 times fast. But anyway, that's fine. We're gonna keep going. Oh, we're in a mood today. I am so sorry. Or maybe not. Maybe you're in a mood with me. But yeah, it's a vibe. So, kind of bouncing back to the subject of microphones. I think part of the reason I had an issue with it is that I was trying to mess around with my settings. So please, please, please let me know about audio quality, jumping from like the music in the background, if it's too loud, if it's not loud enough, if you even realize that there was music in the background. I am just learning how all this works, including settings. I am not a tech person, so bear with me while we kind of learn and grow together, and I think that's part of the fun of the channel. At least that's what I would like to convey, is kind of have that fun growth together as we keep going. That orange is a little too much, and I don't know if I want to go with the yellow. Can we do something else? Maybe the black feels a little too much. Maybe we do a black rocking chair. Do just like a blacked out rocking chair in the corner. No, that's odd. The way that I flip-flop on everything that I'm doing. Wooden stool? No, we're not gonna do that. I don't think we're gonna do that either. Maybe just one of these. Maybe we just have like this kind of a moment. No. I'll just leave the plant in the corner. Sometimes I'm like, do you know what? Less is more. And I believe this is an opportunity to exercise the less is more. I kind of do want either a mirror or a clock or something over here. And maybe that's how we bring some black this way. How does that work? No, it doesn't really make any sense to have a mirror there. Art? Maybe art? Where are you? There you are. This kind of painting. Although sometimes this painting is too much, and I think now it might be too much, because we have like patterns here and patterns there. We'll do art later. Maybe I'll get The Sims to paint some art, or pull some, like, not custom, but maybe it's reading as custom content art from the gallery. Kind of get some cool stuff. Again, running off of this this shirt theme, because this is kind of the theme for the whole house. Like, there's yellow, there's greens, there's blues, and this, like, kind of pinky color. Maybe we go with this, because it does go. It's pretty cool. I love how I'm basing this interior off of a Sims shirt. Like, just let that sink in for a second. The whole design philosophy of this house is a shirt made for a Sim. And here I am being like, do you know what? Yes, this is what we want. Inspiration can, in fact, be found anywhere. Maybe this becomes a black coffee table. Maybe that's how I bring some black over here. For spacing purposes. I don't want to over-rug the place. Can you over-rug a place? You probably can. We're going to make the assumption that you can over-rug a space. And that may be what is happening. That might be what is happening. That clashes so much. I want a plain rug and not one that has lines in it. Like, I want this, but I want this as a square, because this plain kind of jute looking rug is phenomenal, but it's not big enough for what I'm currently trying to do. And look at this. Do you see that line there? It doesn't line up. Why doesn't it line up? Does it do that all the way around, or is it just there? Nope, it does it all the way around fully. Well, that's not happening. It's not, is it? You? I think it's a little too much blue, but so far it's my favorite. That's a no. We used to have a rug that looked somewhat like this. And believe it or not, we made it work, but it was a choice. It was a choice, and we'll just leave it at that. It did work. but everything else was pretty much like white or black around it. That's how we made it work. And I kind of want a fireplace in here. I think I do. We'll do like a central fireplace moment. And I know that we're not really looking at anything, but one of the things that I really like about more quote-unquote modern living is that we're moving away from television-centric living rooms. That sounded precocious, didn't it? Precocious too. Wow. Fancy words 101. But yeah, like we're moving away from televisions. I say that as I'm literally placing a television right in front of it. But I think it's okay. I mean, everybody still watches TV. But just having the option where everything is not so TV-centric, I think it's a very good trend. Don't get me wrong, I love television, but it's kind of nice to have it not be the focus of a room. Although right now it is the focus of this room. Do you know what? It's not the focus of this room. I've decided that it's not. We have space for other things. Maybe we can put it like over there. And I don't like how matchy-matchy this is now. Category is confusing things. Indecisiveness. That's where we appear to be headed today. Does that look blue? This looks blue. That does not look black in the slightest. Maybe it's okay though, because there's blue there. No, it's gonna drive me nuts. When in doubt, make your own. Is that a vibe? It goes a different direction to the floor, but maybe that's a good thing. Because when you're flooring direction, here's a little tip for you. I learned this when we were doing our own house when we put floors in. If you do floors the length of your house, it will cheat the house to look longer than it is. Whereas if you go this way with it, like if I were to switch the direction of it and like, you know, go that way instead, it will make the house look shorter. So because this is an open concept, I wanted the flooring to be more continuous. So I went the length of the house to cheat your eye to think that it's longer than it actually is, and give that kind of, you know, continuity, connection of space between the different things. So there's a little, you know, that was my public service announcement for the day. Public service announcement on Sims decorating. Oh wow, we're on a roll, aren't we? That is actually, that's nothing. It literally is nothing. It's a video game. I can't. But yeah, I kind of like how this is going. This here to me ties in with that, so that way you have a little bit more of a connection. Plus, I don't know about you, but I really like having a spot to put a drink down that's not reaching forward. I'm very short, and because I am short, my arms are also a little short. So leaning forward to do that is like, that's a big jump. So if I were to like just have a little spot that I can set it down, that's like my hope and dream and goal, is to have a place that is slightly more convenient for me to put a drink down. Do I want to put a light in? Hang on, what's this sight line look like? You're gonna see that immediately the second that you walk in. So maybe we don't do that. But then I need something here that's a focal point. So maybe we'll throw that in as a placeholder. We'll throw that in as a placeholder. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. We're kind of like really moving along. But yeah, so there's our kitchen, dining room, living room. Let me know what you think. Do you like the direction that we're going? Is there anything you want to see? Let me know about the audio. And yeah, I just thank you everybody for watching. Please, you know, like, comment, subscribe if you're interested. I'll be back tomorrow with part 3. I'm going to try and roll these parts out a little bit quicker than I am at the moment, but we'll roll them out as we go. And thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in today.